So first of all, thanks very much indeed for everyone who voted. All of you lot won. But again, man, there was 3 tunes and they were all really close. So I will do the other 2 as well, but I'll do them in a few weeks. The other 2 options were We Die Young by Alice in Chains and Everlong by Foo Fighters. Both bangers, actually. I'm not surprised. It was difficult to choose from. Anyway, let's crack on and have a look at this one. It's in drop D tuning, so your low E is going to go down to drop D, which is pretty normal tuning for Soundgarden, and I don't think there's any weird time signatures in this tune either. Happy days. So the first riff, the other guitar just plays it an octave above. And all you're doing there is the low D now, or I'm going to call it E because I'll forget, but the low string. And then on the G string you play this, hammer on, pull off, pull off. But the first 3 notes are a triplet. So the rhythm is, and you've got a bend on the B string there, 4th fret. And if you can play that, then you can play the octave as well, right? Which is just 15th to the 17th. The 16th fret bend on the B. And that's it. So, next riff. Which is just awesome, isn't it? So, you're going to play 4 open, 2 on the 8th fret, 3 open, 1 on the 8 and 2 open, and then 7, 8, 8, 8. That's the first bar. It's the first part, okay? So you can see exactly what's going on. Then you play the same thing down 2 frets. I'm using my first and second fingers there, okay? So the whole part slowly. And then just build up the speed until you can play it quickly. That's that. Over the top of that is this part, which is super simple. It's all 16th notes, not palm muted though, okay? So. That's just the 8th fret to the 10th fret to the 6th fret, right? So you're going to play 6 lots of 4, okay? Which is 6 beats. So I just count 6 beats. Then 2 lots of 4 on the 10, or 2 beats, and then 1 bar or 4 beats of the 6th fret. Simple. Next riff is some unison bends. These are all played with your first finger on the B string and your 3rd finger on the G string, and you're going to start on the 11th and the 13th fret, okay? and you bend up the 13th fret 2 steps. So you'll hear, which is also the same note that you're fretting here on the B string. And that's what they call unison bends, because you're bending up to the same pitch that you're fretting on the other string. But because you don't instantly get there, you get all those lovely dissonant kind of elephant sounds in between, right? Now the rhythm goes like that all the way through, right? Same all the way through. So then all you've got to remember is where you're going. So 11th fret, then you go 13th fret, then 15th fret, and then back down to the 9th fret. So that goes like this. Awesome. Next riff is which is brilliant. Super easy, 4 whackers, which is you covering all of the strings to make no tone, but just that percussive sound. Then you play the low 3 notes on the 12th fret twice, and then you repeat that again. Down 2 frets and play exactly the same thing, but this time you're going to occasionally hear the G string as well, which actually makes it a sus4 chord, which would be C sus4, right? Because you've got this tuning, I just hear that little. It might be accidental just because they're going for it, but put that in there, okay? And the next riff might be a little tricky to just get into your head. It took me a few goes to get it. But the first part of it is all palm muted, and it's all again on this low string, and it goes like this. And then back around. Alright, so it's a wicked riff. It actually reminds me of a Megadeth riff that I can't remember. I think it's from Wake Up Dead, which has got a similar sort of vibe. Anyway, so let's break this one down into chunks. The first kind of rhythmic phrase, I think, is okay, which is 3 low and 3 on the 12th fret, right? Then you've got this, which is the next rhythmic phrase that I hear. So that's 3 on the open D, and then the 10th fret, and then open, and then the 12th. Okay, so slowly. Okay. That's the rhythm. So just get that into your head first, okay? And the next part will be super easy because it's an identical rhythm, just slightly different notes. So you're going to play 13th fret this time. This time you go 13, 12 at the end. The rhythm's identical though. Alright, it's just the notes that are slightly different. So let's play the whole thing through slowly, or the first half of it through slowly. Then Then you have a brief respite and you play for 1 bar, okay, which is the 7th fret. Then you've got another phrase which doesn't start on the first beat. There's an 8th note rest, and then you play. Okay, you might find that tricky to get, but that is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so what you're playing is there 6, 3, 6, 5, 6. And they're all like 1 finger chords, right? You're just covering the low 3 strings each time. Fret those however you feel comfy. Then there's this. Which is identical to what you've just played, except it starts on the A string. You're basically playing 5th fret 3, 5, and then you're going to play 6th fret 3, 6, 5. Then you play the 3rd fret for a bar, and then the same as the 4th bar of the last rate. So there you have it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. See you all soon. Cheers, bye bye.